Hey guys, it's me, Popcorn from the Good Guy Mafia, and today I am gonna be talking about everything that's been happening, all the way from what's been going on with Fish Game and Capuchin, all the way down to the lesser important stuff like the music flashback. Let's start with the least important and go all the way up. The least important is the music flashback. It recently just came out, and it has all this cool stuff, I don't know the prices. 6,000 for this seems maybe a bit expensive. This is priced, reasonably priced. So, yeah. All that stuff is happening. And now to the next thing, which is, again, with flashbacks, except there are 2 flashbacks going on right now. There's 2. Which, I think, to my knowledge, has never happened. To my knowledge, correct me in the comments. There's the rainy day flashback, and the music flashback. I mean, Summer Splash, there's also that, but yeah. That's pretty much it. Now, next is caves opening up within the week. So today, on the day of recording this, is Monday. So some people think caves is going to open at 12 o'clock today. It's 11:25 right now. People think it's going to open up at 12 today. Or it's going to open up on Friday. I think it's kind of dumb trying to predict the release dates, because Lemming has never really, said the release dates before. So not really anybody knows what the release dates are, so I think it's kind of dumb trying to predict it, but I think it's pretty cool that Caves is opening up pretty soon, hopefully. But, yeah. Now next is Gorilla Tag in the last update, which it's either the music flashback or it was the rainy day flashback that they added. This is a brand new feature in the entire game. Before I talk about that, they added a new feature, which they added 2 new features in the rainy day, one in either the rainy day or the music flashback. I think it was the rainy day one. They added a new feature, and in the music flashback. So in the music flashback, they added trampolines, as you can see over there. I'm in a public lobby, so I don't really want to leave the public lobby, but there's trampolines all the way over there, and they're kind of spread around every map. The only maps that I know of that don't have any trampolines are caves, since it's closed, and mountains, and competitive. Wait, does competitive have trampolines? Yeah, and competitive, but I wouldn't really count competitive as a map. Now, moving on to the next feature, which is... So, the feature that they added in either Music Flashback or Rainy Day is, if you go into your Oculus menu, I don't think this works for Steam players, I'm sorry. Sorry for the lag as well. If you click on this little person with the exclamation mark, click on that, click your Oculus button again, it'll bring you to the leaderboard, so you can mute everyone, unmute people, and if somebody's has a toxicity or something, you can report them right here for toxicity. And then, once you're done here, you can just press that, boop, and you're back here. And that works every time. Wait, I don't know what that means, so every time I just press cancel. So I just do this, then I press cancel, then I press the Oculus button, and you're right here. Mute, unmute. So if there's a modder, and if there's a modder in the lobby, but you don't want them to leave, like you can't, they're like sitting right next to the computer, and you don't want them to leave because you haven't read their username yet, or you just don't have Discord, and you're not in the Gorilla Tag Discord, what you can do is you can like, look at their username or their color, and if they're standing right next to the computer, about to press option 1, you can read their username, do this, 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 and report them. Like that. And they won't even know, because barely anyone knows about this feature. Now, that is, like, one of the most important things. And, next is a YouTuber being racist and toxic. And they're... Oh, there's... What did that guy do? Being racist and toxic. And they're a fairly big creator in the community. Now, I won't go too much in depth on this, but, it's Pursuit VR. They have 30,000 subscribers if you never heard of them. He tried to put... Jesus Christ. They tried to put the N-word in their, thumbnail. They also tried to... they also said the N-word not once, not twice, but I think either 3 or 4 times in private DMs with friends that got leaked. And there was another DM that got leaked where he tried, or a screenshot in his, Discord. He was on a call and somebody screenshot his screen recording, and, it showed him editing his title, and it said the N-word with his title. And, Pursuit VR was also trying to get into the creator troupe, which I think all of us are, but he tried to get into the creator troupe, and if you didn't know, if you use mods, or if you promote using mods, then you can't get into the creator troupe program. And the reason why Styled Snail is allowed in the creator troupe program is because he doesn't promote mods, he uses them, but he doesn't promote them. He says, I don't think, or he got, something happened, or whatever. And if you notice in his recent videos, he hasn't used the Galaxy skin for a while. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. So that's why Styled Snail's in. But if you use mods, and you promote them, you can't get in. But Styled Snail isn't promoting them anymore, I don't think. So yeah. That's what's going on with the mods, and if you didn't know, Pursuit VR tried to use mods, or he didn't try, but he live streamed himself using mods, and promoting them, putting them in the description, and talking about how good they are. So, he was trying to get into the Creator Troupe program. Don't think he's getting in the Creator Troupe program anymore, because he promoted mods. So, who knows, but I don't think he's getting in. I think he was speedrunning how to not get into the Creator Troupe program, but whatever. I think it's just funny that he tried to get in, but used mods, and now he can't get in. But him being racist, I feel like we should just try to kind of take him off the platform a bit, try to get him away from the Gorilla Tag community, because he's really not a nice person, and even if he tries to manipulate. I didn't go too much in depth on this. There's Pine VR, or I'll put his video in the description. Yeah, Pine VR goes pretty in depth on it. I'll put the video in the link in the description, so go check that video out. Moving on to the most important thing in this video. Capuchin and Fish Game are gone. Just let that sink in for a little bit. Capuchin and Fish Game are gone. I don't know if it's permanent, I don't know if it isn't permanent, but Capuchin and Fish Game got deleted. There was a hacker that got into the owner of Capuchin, his account, and if you didn't know, there's PlayFab, which it hosts, I think, the servers for everything, and PlayFab hosts the servers for Gorilla Tag and Capuchin and Fish Game. And a hacker hacked into the owner of Capuchin's PlayFab account, or just hacked into one of their accounts. I can't remember what their name is, but they hacked into their account, and Fish Game, which I know a bit more about, I don't play it, I don't play either one of them, but Fish Game, got hacked as well. The way that happened is because in PlayFab, there's two set things. There's admin and there's moderator, I think. That's all, I think that's what it's called. I'll put a Fish Games video in the description as well, because they explain it more in depth. But what I think is, from what I can remember, is the creator of Capuchin's account got hacked, and there's moderator and admin. The admin of Fish Game had the creator of Capuchin as a moderator in Fish Game, and apparently in PlayFab, if you're a moderator in a game, you can delete entire files and everything. You can delete stuff. So what happened was the modder, or the hacker, hacked into Capuchin, saw Fish Game basically kind of hurled up in the corner, and started hacking that, and just started punching that as well. So that's pretty much what happened with Fish Game and Capuchin, which is quite sad, but because people had spent money on Capuchin. I don't know about Fish Game, but they had spent money on Capuchin, and they can't get that back. They can't get their money back, I don't think. They can't get their money back, and they can't get their cosmetics back, which is sad. So yeah, I'll put Fish Game's video in the description. I'll also put Pine VR's video in the description on Pursuit VR. But yeah, that's my update video for this time. So, also I'm gonna stop doing update videos from now on. I just thought, since so much has happened in like the past week for Gorilla Tag, in the Gorilla Tag community, I just felt the need to cover all that, because there was so much that happened in the past week. So, yeah. I'll see y'all later.